like I said, make some noise for John. That's
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Alright, let's get right down to it. Let's talk about pussy, am I right? Just the word, not the actual thing. I don't know a whole lot about the actual thing. But, you know, I feel like people are too grossed out by the word pussy. You know, like, it's just a slang word for genitalia, just like dick. But people don't have nearly as much of a problem with dick, you know? Like, which would you rather hear? And then he whipped his dick out. Or, next thing I know, she's flopping her pussy around. I think we can all agree that we would take dick every time, or we wouldn't take it. We would accept it as a word, I don't know. I just feel like it's a double standard, you know, that we guys can get away with saying so much more without things getting uncomfortable, you know? Like, I can be like, yo, I'm going out tonight, I'm going hard, get my dick wet, I'm talking soaked! And like, that's a kind of weird thing for me to say, sure. But like, imagine if a girl was like, me and my bitches are going out, I'm gonna be wet as shit, I'm gonna be dripping, we're gonna need buckets, you might as well shove a mop up my pussy. You would be terrified. I mean, personally, I've got to marry that woman. That's just me. Unfortunately, I haven't found a girl like that. I am single. And you know, girls will go to me and they're like, you're like smart and funny, like why don't you have a girlfriend? And they say it like it's my fucking choice. Like girls are just throwing their pussy at me, and I'm like, no. I had a big lunch with some of the boys. So, I mean, I do try to talk to girls, but I'm just the worst. But every time I talk to a girl, I get a little bit more confident that I have Asperger's. It's the worst. I like that a lot. But, let's see. I am really good at not dating girls. That's something I'm just fantastic at. I'm kind of a Hall of Famer in the friend zone, one might say. Yeah, it's my specialty. Because, you know, girls, they see me as like a teddy bear, you know, they want to cuddle up and watch a movie, but no one wants to fuck a teddy bear. I should clarify, no girl wants to fuck a teddy bear. I mean, guys, you remember fucking your teddy bear? Was that just me? I don't know, I would cut a hole in my teddy bear and I would fuck it, and then I went into this whole thing where I would cut holes in other things and fuck them, like people, and apparently you can't do that. That joke got a little weird, but that's something you have to deal with. You know, my thing with girls is I say to them, hey, if you can find a guy better than me, then go out there and date him. And you know what? That's what they took advantage of. But I did have a girlfriend once, and she didn't have a cell phone, and it was so frustrating keeping in contact with her and meeting up, and it got to be too much that we had to end it. And I just recently found out that now she does have a cell phone. Yeah, her parents wanted her to wait till she was in middle school. Oh shit. So, yeah, now I'm not currently seeing anybody. I think seeing somebody is a confusing term. You know, people will be like, you know, we're not together, but we're both not seeing anybody else. And that's just something people accept. So I kind of like to take advantage of that. And when I'm hanging out with my friends and they're like, hey, you, any ladies in your life? And I say, well, do you know Jen? And they're like, oh my gosh, how'd you pull that off? And I say, well, you know, we're not together, but we're both not seeing anybody else. So, you know how it is. And as long as I pick a girl that's single, I'm not lying. That's been working out pretty well. I trick my friends into thinking I'm less lonely. It's great. Let's see, what else do I got for you? I met a girl online, and I thought things were going really well. Because every time we would be typing, she'd have a bunch of extra letters and stuff to be flirty, and I was like, okay, she wants it. Nice. But then I met her in real life, and she was like, hey, John. So that didn't work out. But I feel like relationships never really work out when online and internet stuff gets involved. Like, has anyone here ever been involved in a poke war on Facebook? Those are fucking stupid, right? I've come to the realization that winning a poke war is losing a relationship. Because it starts out, it's fun, you're like, oh, we're both poking, this is great. And then one of them realizes, okay, this person's fucking annoying. And they stop poking you, and you're just like, well, I won. And then you cry. That's not a joke that I wrote on personal experience, okay? That's just a joke I wrote. I have another bone to pick with Facebook besides poking. I went on the other day and I saw a page for cucumbers, and I was like, shit, I like cucumbers. So I liked it. I thought I was done. I thought that was it. I log in the next day and I see on a little sidebar, recommendations. People that like cucumbers also like whipped cream and Vaseline. I was like, whoa! I feel like the recommendations application is a good idea. It's just not used properly. Like, if it had a better purpose, like if it was for girls, that'd be insane. Like, hey, people that like Susie also like Becky. I'd be like, oh my god, thank you, Facebook, that's awesome. I will check that out. Or like, even better, if like the Microsoft Paperclip guy was there, and he pops up and he's like, yo, I see you trying to fuck Susie. Maybe you should have a little wiki face in that comment. That is my time. I'm John Horan. You guys have been a great crowd.